Just waiting for a few people. Well, waiting for some bidders in particular. I was going to give them a quick tour, but you can join me and ask questions. Let's start. Let's go in there. They can play the video. All right, let's switch it around. All right. All right. Hey, what's going on, Dana? I was going to call you earlier to work on that sales contract paper, because I think that's what I'm going to do. I reposted this thing and it exploded on Craig's, even though it got flagged. Well, that's probably one of the assholes that I didn't take the deal. They were lowballing. All right. Hey, thanks, Sam. Here for the ride? No problem. It's free for everyone. Okay. Now, of course, the problem is the shipping. It weighs too much. It's like 28 boxes, averaging 20 pounds each box. Some are a little less, a few are more, but that would be the average. But, all right. Let's demonstrate. Buyers, we're here. That's sinking, and this is mine, so don't worry about that. And this is why it doesn't fit in an SUV. All right, you see? Now these two boxes down here are mine. They're just family photos. Everything else is yours. I'm 6 feet tall. As you can tell, even reaching up, I don't reach. This is 8 foot tall ceiling, and the racks, the crates are all the way from the floor. So you got 8 crates at 8 feet tall times 3, because you got another 8 back here and another 8 back here. All right, and another 4 over here. Well, actually 3, because this one and this one is mine. But the Nintendo TV is also included. That's yours. That thing has a built-in Nintendo. And this is a VIS, another specialty system. But you can see through the boxes. Like there's some Pongs. We got here Dreamcast games, Game Gears in the box. That looks like a Atari adapter, more Pongs, Microvision, PCFX. You can look that up. Those are collectors. Neo Geo games. Each one of those were $200 a pop. Of course, when it was brand new. There's some more Pongs. Old Genesis games. Ooh, that box down there took a hit. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. I figured. But those are magazines. I put the mags in the bottom because I knew it's heavy. It's heavy shit. So of course here we got more Pongs. Action Max. Of course my box, it's old tapes I gotta digitize, but that's just me. Odysseys in the box. Channel F in the box, but we had 2 of those. Here's a whole box of Genesis games. And an Odyssey. A TurboGrafx CD. So if you think you're gonna squeeze this in, you're a monster. The smallest thing that I know it's gonna fit in, you gotta get a minivan, or I can do the minivan thing, but it cannot have seats. The back seats have to be removed. Even if you put it on the side, there's just no measurements. With the seats, it's just not gonna happen. So this is the last tour I'm giving you for you people, because I've taken pictures, I pulled stuff out of boxes, and it's just too much stuff to put on inventory, the games. But I have a 45-minute video that a friend of mine helped me with. And there's a YouTube link on the album. And you can see, look, these are Virtual Boy games. Every game that came out for Virtual Boy and the Virtual Boy is there. I mean, here's some more Nintendo games. Those are the boxes. But there's tons of Nintendo games. Dreamcast, Atari, Jaguar, 2600, 5200, 7800, Pong, Super Pong, 400, 800, Lynx 2, NES, Super Nintendo, all the fun stuff. Let's see what else is in here. Actually, this is just my personal stuff. So if I need to figure out what's in it and digitize, well, maybe I take 2 things home. Oh, New Kids on the Block. And of course, that's my diploma when I graduated from school, well, from college. But this is what we're here for. All right, 8 feet tall of crates times 8. So there's 24 crates just in this corner here. 3 here are yours. This box here is yours. The TV, the box in the back, this case, and these 2 units over here. All right, take a note of it. As you see, I'm not full of shit. And I think the shipping deal I gave you guys is actually one of the best options, but it's up to you. I'll take a few of these tapes. Are already rotting. I'm gonna digitize them. All right, so if any of the bidders there or anybody else have questions before I close this out, write them now, because I'm going home. This location is just a mile from my house. But I can't. I have to digitize them. They're rotting. The tapes are breaking. See that? That's rot. Se están rompiendo. So it takes hours to fix these. That's what I've been working on. That's my dad. Don't worry. I put it up for $13,000, but I dropped it recently to $11,000. And I got a lot of calls for it, but I actually have actively 2 people that are in the works of the negotiation to figure a way of getting it shipped. I had a third, but he's in Canada. And just exporting and the taxes and all the regulations that the communists had put in place, it's just, I lost that sale. the government's going to steal too much of the earnings for it to make it worth it. So you can't win them all. But it's at $11,000, and they got to pick it up. And all these boxes are full. It's a hell of a collection. I stopped at the beginning of 2001. So every system here is pre-2001. Some are actually even from before I was born. But there is a PlayStation 2 that someone gave me as a payment for some favor I did. So that's really the only post-2001 device you're going to find. And, well, the collection actually, the collection actually started from my personal stuff. It's my personal items. My original Atari 2600 with all my games are in the box down there, and that's included. But I got really actively in the, look, there's an old Game Boy up there in the case. But I got actively in the how's it called, in the collecting around 1998. But here, look, I'll show you one. This was the first system that had a CD. Let's open it. The TurboGrafx CD. See? People think it was the PlayStation stuff, but no. It was actually the TurboGrafx, and this is to play Japanese games on it. But it was the first to have the CD. This is a special edition case. It needs cleaning because it's been in storage for like 15 years. And this is the Odyssey in its case. Actually, you know what? Since I got old people here, let me show you the Odyssey. The Odyssey. This guy is actually the first video game system that was commercially produced for home. It's not digital, totally analog. You see? It was humongous. If you compare my hand to it, you couldn't pull the controllers off. You kept the score by chips and these plastics, which are actually nylon. You taped it to your black and white TV because it just couldn't produce color. Ah, bastards. It couldn't produce color. And it was just a little dot that would move around, and when the chips ran out, you counted who had the most chips, and that was the winner. This is the Odyssey, and this is a special edition case. It didn't come with it when you bought it. Oops. Let's put this away. All right. The lights are coming off. Yeah, but I've had it for so many years untouched. I gotta get rid of it. It's all right. I hope you bidders saw it. I'm gonna keep the video there and email you guys a link if you haven't seen it. Storage 5x5, tightly filled. So you saw it. Take it away. All right, friends. Hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah. I hope by this month it's gone. All right, people. Thank you.